Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Fryer.
And I'm Savannah Sellers.
We begin, of course, with the latest on the Israel-Hamas war. Our team is monitoring the newest developments in the Middle East and here at home. We're going to start with NBC News correspondent Jay Gray, who is in Tel Aviv. Jay, good morning to you. So let's talk more about the hostages released by Hamas. What do we know about their identities? What are we hearing from their families?
Yeah, both grandmothers, we know that their husbands are still in captivity. Their families are with them at this point. And one of the hostages speaking for the first time since her release, less than 24 hours after walking into the arms of Israeli soldiers and shaking the hand, by the way, of her captors as she left. What she has told us is that she was treated well, given food and water and medicine, allowed to stay clean, she said. She also said that she saw the network of tunnels in Gaza, that it looked like to her, quote, spider webs. And she questioned the IDF. She wanted to know why they did not take more seriously warnings 3 weeks ahead of the attack. She doesn't understand why there weren't safeguards in place before the attacks, asking, frankly, the same question that many across Israel are asking right now about those attacks.
Jay, Israel is now ramping up airstrike efforts, as we've been discussing. This is as more countries call, though, for a delay in any ground invasion of Gaza, including President Biden. More than 100 Palestinians were killed just yesterday in those bombings. What's the international response been like to that increase in attacks?
Yeah, Savannah, a lot of the international community is urging patience, is urging some resistance for this ground assault that has been on the edge for more than a week now. We know that over the last 24 hours, Israel has conducted what they call a wide-scale operation. They have not held back as far as the airstrikes are concerned, hitting more than 400 targets, rocket and anti-tank installations, tunnels, command and operational centers. And the Israeli defense minister has said that they are in preparations for a multilateral operation with forces from the air, ground and sea. So while there is this call from restraint that is growing, they continue to move toward what looks like some type of ground assault.
Let's talk about America's role here. The State Department confirms that Secretary Blinken is set to attend a UN Security Council meeting later today, and it's, of course, focused on the situation in the Mideast. It comes as the U.S. remains alert about potential attacks from Iran and neighboring countries. NSC Coordinator John Kirby had this to say about U.S. presence in the Mideast.
At the direction of President Biden, the Secretary of Defense has ordered the military to take steps to prepare to ensure that we're postured appropriately, both in terms of being able to defend our forces and respond decisively as needed. The Secretary of Defense has directed 2 carrier strike groups to the region, and we are now sending more air defenses to U.S. air bases in the region.
So what does all that mean for future U.S. involvement in this war, and what can we expect from today's meeting?
Look, I think if you look at just the assets that have been moved to the region, you can see that there is a concern about this becoming more widespread. We know that we have the 2 carrier groups, as you just heard, and all of the battleships that are part of those groups. You've got more than 100 jet fighters in the area as well, 2,000 Marines. You've also got the high-altitude THAAD and Patriot missile battalions here. And you've got 2,000 more forces that haven't moved in, but they have been put on standby, ready to deploy. That, along with the knowledge that special U.S. forces are in the area, we're told they're here in an advisory role. So what do you expect from the meeting today? Restraint. You continue to hear this message of restraint in this area, but you don't see it on the ground to this point.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.